Your checkout is the one moment a buyer has their card out. They came to buy, so they are already saying yes. And yet most funnels stop selling at exactly that point. That quietly leaves real money sitting on the table. So picture where we are going to land instead. You end up with a checkout that sells 3 things, not one. The core offer they came for is the first. A small add-on they tick on the way through is the second. And a one-click offer waiting right behind it is the third. I will wire all of it up in ClickFunnels. We build the add-on first as its own product. Then we drop it onto the order form. The one-click offer goes one step later. Last, we set the delivery to run itself. 3 pieces, 1 checkout, more from every order. Let's build it. You have seen the headline number floating around everywhere. Order bumps lift average order value by 68%. That is ClickFunnels' own figure. And really, it is a ceiling, never any kind of guarantee. So let me give you the honest version instead. An order bump is a simple checkbox add-on. It sits right there on the checkout page. Picture a $49 core offer that people already buy. Put a $27 add-on underneath it. Roughly a third of buyers will tick a good one. So take that take rate and times it by the price. You land around $8 extra on every single order. Against a $49 sale, that is a 16% lift. Not 68, but 16% is real money, and it comes off revenue you were already collecting. The whole setup takes half an hour, and you only do it once. And the bump is honestly just the first layer here. After someone buys, you get one more swing at it. That swing is the one-click offer right after checkout. They have already trusted you with their card details, so a single tap adds it with no second checkout. Industry data puts those one-click offers at 10 to 30%. Say yours is a $97 offer at a 15% take. That works out to $15 more on an order. Now stack the bump and the one-click together. The buyer who used to spend $49 is worth $70 or $80. No extra traffic and no bigger ad budget at all. It is just more from the sale you already made. And that is exactly what ClickFunnels is built for, because all 3 live on one canvas. There is genuinely no commitment to try this out. The link is below at worththeseat.com/ClickFunnels. You get 14 days free with full access the whole time, and you can cancel any time before it ever bills you. So open it in a second tab and build along with me. One single login covers every piece of this. The products, the funnel, and the automation all sit together. That means you run the entire build before you pay a cent. And every tier you see here includes the order forms and workflows. So you do not need the top plan to follow along at all. Pull up your own best-selling offer too. We are going to put a bump right under it. First we build the thing. The bump actually sells. It is a low-friction add-on, priced to be an easy yes. Open products and start a brand new one. You get 3 types right up front in the modal. They are digital, physical, or a bundle of items. For an add-on, you almost always keep it digital. Think a template pack, a swipe file, or a cheat sheet. Give it a name the buyer instantly understands. Then add a single line of plain description. Now move along to the price options underneath. You get one time, a subscription, or a payment plan. For a bump, you want a single one-time charge, so set the amount nice and low. This becomes your $27 tick box in just a minute. Here is the trap most people fall into on price. An add-on really should sit under a third of the core, so $27 under a $49 offer works nicely. A $97 add-on simply would not. The bump is an impulse, not a considered decision. It has to feel like pocket change to the buyer. So lock in a one-time charge, never a subscription. A recurring add-on kills that impulse stone cold. Then fill out the rest of the form fairly lightly. Add one clean image to represent the product. A bump with a picture gets ticked far more often. A bare line of plain text just gets skipped. You can simply ignore the inventory and variant settings for now. Then go ahead and save it. That is one product fully done, your small add-on. Now we stand up the bigger one-click offer too. You build it the exact same way as before. It is really just a name and a price. This is the $97 one from the math earlier. We will hang it off the order form very soon. You do not design its page yet at all. You just need the product, so the funnel has a target. So now 2 finished products are sitting ready to go. The small add-on goes onto the checkbox. The bigger one goes on the tab after the sale. Keep both names clear because you pick them from a list. Open the funnel and click into the order step. That is the page where the buyer enters their card. On the right side, you find the order bump panel. This is where the add-on becomes a real checkbox. The buyer sees it sitting right there mid-checkout. Add the product you built a minute ago. Write one short plain line of bump copy. And honestly, you are basically done. That single tick is the $8 an order. It rides on a sale already happening anyway. Now the one-click offer and the mistake that eats the sale. It only charges if its page sits after the order step. The card simply has to be on file first. Put it before the order step and the tap does nothing. No charge ever fires. And worst of all, you never see the error. So the order of the pages matters most. Order form first, always. The one-click offer then sits one step after, never before it. Check that order before you move on. So now you build out that one-click page itself. It is the page that loads the moment the card clears. The buyer has already paid for the core offer, so this offer charges with one single tap. There is no second form for them to fill in. Drop in your $97 product as one more offer. Frame it clearly as the obvious next thing for them. It is the bigger version of what they just bought. Then style the page down to one clear choice. Swap the placeholder blocks for your real product. Add the image and a headline that names the result. Add one button, and nothing else competes for the click. A little urgency genuinely earns its place on this page. A short, true note that the price is only here now. That works because the one-click price really is a one-time thing. It is only honest when it is actually true, though. So keep it true and skip any fake countdown timer. Then keep the entire page to one single decision. It is a clean yes or a clean no. Every extra link is just a quiet way out, so go ahead and give them none at all. Frame the upsell as the obvious next thing again. Save it, and the front of your funnel does 3 jobs. Before you leave, walk the whole order through one more time. The buyer hits the form and ticks the bump there. Then they pay one single time at checkout. Right after that, the one-click page loads for them. That page sits one step later in the flow, so a single tap adds the bigger offer instantly. There is no new checkout for them at all. That is the same buyer twice on a single visit. Save the whole thing now because the selling is built, but a sale that does not deliver is a refund. So the last piece is making delivery completely hands-free. Last, we make the whole delivery run on its own. A workflow is really just a piece of automation. It fires off actions the moment a trigger happens. That means sending the file or tagging the buyer. On the funnel step, you choose to attach a workflow. A fresh account has none of these built yet, so you start from a template, not a blank page. The word workflow just means a chain of actions. They all fire after the sale, while you sleep. The built-in library already has plenty of them ready, so you skip staring at an empty canvas wondering where to start. There is a sequence built for exactly this job already. It welcomes a new buyer and delivers what they paid for. Open it up and read the steps it actually runs. The delivery email goes out first, right after the sale. That email carries the file or the access link. Then a short follow-up lands a day or two later, so you are not building any of this from nothing. You are just adjusting a sequence that already works well. Swap the placeholder copy for your own real voice. Then point the delivery at the right product they bought. Leave the timing close to the same defaults. The less you change here, the less can break later. Now you connect that sequence to the actual sale. That sale is what we call the trigger here. It is the event that sets the whole thing off. You want it tied to a purchase on this funnel, so it fires only on a real sale every time. It will not fire on someone who just lands there. Pick the purchase event to act as the trigger. Then confirm it points cleanly at this exact funnel. Now the automation just waits quietly for a buyer. Get this one setting right, and delivery happens on its own. Here is the mistake that brings a furious customer email. Never trust a brand new automation until you have tested it. So run one test purchase all the way through first. The stories where delivery did not fire all skipped this. The screen even tells you the workflow is disabled. It simply will not run until you enable it yourself. So run a single dollar test through your own checkout. Watch the delivery email land in your own inbox. Confirm the buyer tag actually stuck to the contact. Only then do you go ahead and enable it. So that is the whole flow, from start to finish. The add-on product gives you something to bump in the first place. The order form and the next step sell that buyer twice. And the workflow quietly delivers it all on its own. You started with a checkout that sold one thing for $49. You now have one that can carry 70 or 80. And the delivery is running itself, completely hands-free. No new traffic and no bigger ad budget at all. It is just more from every order already coming through. That is the cheapest revenue you will add all month long. And the best part is you only build it once. So pick one single thing to do tonight. Take your one best-selling product that already sells, put one $27 add-on right underneath it. That alone is the fastest dollar you add all week. The trial is linked below at worththeseat.com/ClickFunnels. 14 days of full access is plenty to build this. Set the bump, then hang the one click behind the order form. Then let the workflow quietly handle all of the delivery. Then watch one single order come through your funnel. Watch it sell 3 things instead of just one. Go run it.